While we're talking about 3D, Otto writes in, at the end of the last show you told us that you need HDMI 1.4 to have 3D HD on your TV. Now the PS3 will get an update for games and movies to show 3D, but it still only has a standard HDMI 1.3 cable interface. How? How are they going to solve this? Otto.
Yes.
Okay, Robert, how are they going to solve this?
It turns out, and this is according to the HDMI work group, that any HDMI implementation doesn't need to implement all parts of it. You can do whatever part you want if you're creating this port. And like I tell most people...
Wait, so as long as you have part of the HDMI spec enabled in your port, you get the HDMI label on your box? This would explain a lot.
Yeah. Inconsistencies and things like that. Anyway, for the PlayStation 3, there will be a firmware update coming out later this year that will enable the PlayStation 3 to do the heavy lifting required for 3D HD TV output. Now,
Flaming cell processor.
I heard some initial rumors that this would only work with certain Bravia TVs. My official word from my rep at Sony says absolutely not. The PS3, once it's updated, will work with any of the upcoming 3D HD TVs. And
it's still a great video game player.
Oh, yes, it is. and a good disc player. And I stream my Netflix movies that way, too. And it looks great. But no, you won't need anything special other than that firmware update and a capable TV. Right. The question will be, do you need a new cable, like an HDMI 1.4 cable? I have a feeling any HDMI cable will work for this.
And we shall suppose you will, even with the PS3, you will still need the goggles to see 3D HD TV.
You will need your glasses. But for the Blu-ray content coming out, if you already have the PS3, you're about halfway there. You just need to get that TV set rolling. And yeah, so no on needing a Bravia TV to make it work. And yes, the PS3 will do it. It's simply implementing it in software, in its internal guts, to then split that signal out.
Squeak it over the 1.3 cable.
Get it over the 1.3 cable, right?
Or the 1.4 cable, or the 1.3 port on the back of the PS3. Because technically the ports are all...
Because see, for the 3D part, you really don't need a new cable for that as far as HDMI goes. It's more for other features of HDMI 4, which have yet to be used anywhere yet, namely Ethernet in HDMI, the twisted pair. That would require a different cable, but we haven't even seen a TV yet implement those features yet. So for the 3D stuff, and you got a PS3, you're better off than most folks.
The PS3, the gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah.